Hey everyone, lots of love and regards to each one of you, and a very happy month of December 2019. I had been extremely busy last couple of days, and the first thing I want to say is a huge thank you to all those of you who have listened to my previous message. And unfortunately, I cannot offer a free reading to every person. I decided to offer three free readings to people on YouTube and then three to people on Facebook. And, one reading is a very time consuming process. But I'm doing the best that I can to extend my service in the most humble way possible to as many people as I can. But having said that, the three people who won a free reading on YouTube are Jeet Samtani, ST Astrology, and a person by the name Y Elise. I have already communicated with you, and as and when I get time, I'm going to work on your respective readings and quickly share my updates. And as far as the rest of you are concerned, thank you very much to all those who have, subscribed to the channel and for all your loving messages. I hope the month of December has started off on a great note. And what I decided to do, for this month is that considering we are in the last month of the year, and wow, I'm like so excited because another year comes to an end and I cannot wait for 2020 to start because it's going to bring such beautiful positive energies for each one of us, and we're all stepping into some really powerful and uplifting times ahead. So I want everyone to get a little excited and use the last couple of days to think of everything that you first of all want to release from your life, and reflect on this year, what it has taught you, and what is it that you're looking forward to achieve and to have and to manifest in 2020, for the benefit of all the twin flames, and to just try something new. Now, what I mostly do is my readings are pretty freestyle. I don't really follow a specific pattern or any such thing. I just do it randomly. But this time, for a change, I actually decided to follow a specific outline to the reading. So, in this reading for the overall energies of December 2019, what I'm going to be doing is the reading is split in four parts, okay? First, we look at what exactly is the focus of all twins at the moment. So, what exactly are we looking at in terms of the root of the situation? The second part is about your past influence, that what has happened in the recent past. And then the third aspect of the reading will be what is happening in your action space, or what is it that all the twins at this point in time are looking forward to planning in terms of the way forward. And we conclude the reading with the likely outcomes as the month comes to an end, right? So, starting off, what exactly is the focus for all twins in the moment, and what is it that is at the root of the situation? I'd like to start by saying that a majority of twins, and a majority of you, those of you who are listening to me, you have really come a long way on your path, and you are now beginning to realize that while you were feeling extremely nostalgic about your twin and your twin flame connection, and no matter how much you have struggled with your emotions and you fought with your feelings to be with your twin, you're now coming to an understanding that finally there are indeed much bigger issues in your own life to work on. And many of you are beginning to understand that there's no point going against the wheel of time or fighting against the flow, but shift your focus fully onto your own self and your own life. In many cases, your twin can be someone who's younger to you, uh, or there is like a very young and an immature energy around them, so of course, this is not meant for each and every person, but for some of you in particular, I feel that your twin is someone who's younger to you. But if they're not younger to you in terms of age, then there is certainly a very playful and a casual energy about them, in the sense that there is a fear of commitment. There is a heavy focus right now in this moment to heal and resolve family situations. There is something around your family life that is in need of strong healing. Of course, how it applies to each person will be different, but the aspect of resolving the family hurts and situations is coming across strongly. You're trying and trying your level best to bring harmony in your relationships, and at the same time you're making a very conscious decision to move away from any kind of drama or negativity to ultimately find your own inner peace. A lot of you have been reflecting a lot, and a lot of you have been soul searching, going within, trying to get the guidance that you need, partially through your own intuition and higher self guiding you, either in your dream space or in your meditation, or when you're doing a quiet contemplation all by yourself, and partially through the guides with whom you connect. These could be some wise spiritual teachers, or your own near and dear ones who you feel you can confide in. But at the root of the situation, therefore, there is a strong need to find your own emotional fulfillment and a desire to heal aspects in your own life, and stepping away from people, relations, jobs, or things that are neither giving you happiness and at the same time they are lowering your energy. So you really want to come into a very peaceful and a drama free zone, I would say. Now, at this point in time, I'm also guided to share a very important channeled message that has been coming across to me in the last couple of days. And this channeled message is obviously not meant for every twin. So please excuse me in case this does not resonate with you, but this is meant to be shared with some people out there. Now, the message coming across is related to your ancestors in some way. Uh, and my messages either come to me in my dream state while I'm sleeping, or it's just a sudden knowing. Like I might be just doing something and a very strong message comes through. This message, that is related to your ancestors, is a very specific message, and obviously someone who has passed over, but someone you were extremely close to. They really want you to know at this point in time that whoever this person is or has been in your life with whom you were extremely attached and they are no more, they see your struggle, but they also see your growth and all the hard work that you are putting in your life. And they want you to know that very soon you are going to manifest an extremely loving soulmate who is the exact answer to your prayers. Whoever this person, this soulmate is, you're going to have an age gap of, about 5 to 8 years. You both, upon meeting, will realize that you have lived an almost parallel life, which could mean that maybe you had a very similar set of circumstances or similar upbringing, similar challenges, and you both will be extremely happy together. This person will manifest, is, I feel this person is already around you, somewhere around you, and they will manifest unexpectedly when you least expect it, right? You might be already aware of this person, but if you have not yet connected, the soulmate is certainly entering your life between now and the coming 6 months, okay? So that is all about the channeled message. And now coming on to what exactly is the past influence like, or what is it that the energies of the recent past looked like. In your past influence, you may have faced a lot of certain uncertainty and difficulty in choosing between two people or two relationships, or some sort of an extremely difficult decision that you had to make. Either it was forced onto you or you had to willingly take it. Now, one of you may have opened yourself up with your true and honest feelings to your twin, but either you got ghosted by your twin, or there was some extremely strong external influence like a negative gossip or a negative news coming to the surface, or your twin perhaps hiding about you from their partner, or some sort of a mess, communicational error or mess that created some kind of a problem, thereby leading to your connection ending abruptly. But when this happened, it really made you question a lot of things, but most of all, it made you question your own worthiness as the feminine twin, and you became extremely hurt. So, in the past, the feelings of abandonment and your own self respect coming into a huge question, that's what really triggered you, or perhaps was a strong aspect of the past influence. Maybe you gave more than what you received, or put your life on hold, wanting to be validated only by your twin, but unfortunately, either getting cut off abruptly, or maybe your twin ended up choosing somebody else over you. But you had to realize that your real worth lies in you, and that you deserve to be happy even when your twin is busy walking their own path. But this is briefly what the past energy looks like. Now, when it comes to your action space, that what is it that you are focusing on in the months ahead, I see that many of you are extremely clear, very focused, and very determined about making your life better, healing the past hurts, and walking into the new year with some really bright prospects. Abundance of all kinds is the key factor which is playing a huge role at this point in time, and a primary goal for many of you. And I'm already seeing a lot of success, travel, heart to heart communications with your twin, a lot of unions, twins coming together, and positive energies as this year comes to an end, especially those twins who have successfully managed to give their twin the due space and utilize the advice to get busy in their life and heal from your own codependency. This set of twins, I'm seeing that you can expect to see some really positive results as you step into 2020. Many of you have actually overcome addictions from the past that were lowering your vibrations. And again, whatever these addictions are, I'm sure it applies to you and you know what I'm speaking about. But you have successfully managed to overcome your addictions that had been lowering your vibrations in the past. You have managed to have steady communication with your twin, or you are about to manifest it, some kind of a contact from your twin. I also see a lot of twins are going to relocate either in this month, or starting from December up until the new year, basically. You might change your place of residence altogether, or you are using the coming months to study something new, either a new course, a new work assignment, a new job that takes you abroad, or some sort of a 6-month course, or a specialization, or a degree certification that makes you travel. And when this relocation happens, it's going to be divinely guided, because it's leading you to your actual abundance, which is not just financial abundance, but also an abundant way of being, your health, your wealth, your happiness. So you are absolutely on track, and your advice is to keep your energies positive. And for some twins, I'm also seeing some sort of a celebration travel that also includes marriage. So things are really looking up, and I'm extremely happy to say that. So, finally, what is the likely outcome that we can expect as this month of December comes to an end and as we step into 2020? Realizing that you are enough the way you are does not happen in a day. It really takes a great deal of maturity, spiritual awareness, and practice. And your advice, therefore, is to start using and focusing your existing abundance to create beautiful things in your life. And trust me, you're going to be rewarded in more than beautiful ways that you can imagine. in your outcome, I'm seeing that many of you still need to focus on coming into an extremely loving, nurturing, and joyful state from within. A lot of the feminine twins are still stuck in some codependent energies, and that's perfectly fine. But use this last month of 2019 to release all the pain, all the hurt, by practicing all sorts of release exercises that you can, which I'm sure by now you're aware of. But self love and financial stability are the two major areas that have impacted feminine twins, especially. And as the new year starts, I'm seeing that many of you are going to become so busy that you might be handling more than one job, a lot of multitasking, doing more than one thing, and completely coming into your inner masculine power, opening up of the heart chakra, learning to communicate fearlessly, and coming into a very mature and stable place, basically. And that's extremely positive. I would also like to reiterate that, in my one of my previous audio messages, I had mentioned that 12 December 2019 is going to be an important, significant date because I see many twins coming together by this time. So, for those of you who have not heard that audio message, you can go back and listen to it. And I certainly see that happening. So that's another positive news. Some of the twins are manifesting some kind of a money inheritance or bonus, or some like a good sum of money. So I see that, after a period of struggle, you're going to inherit, or you're going to manifest some sort of a money in your life, and that's going to prove to be like really useful for you. Some of you are going to get a great job opportunity or a work assignment, which could be related to the field of communication, from an elder man who is a pretty influential person of some kind. As the month comes to an end, your finances will begin improving as we step into 2020. And the main thing to remember is that at the end of the day, an emotionally mature person knows that he or she is responsible for their own happiness. And this is where we are all heading. So, as my message in this overall energy for December comes to an end, I just want you to say that be extremely grateful for your past, for all the hurt that came your way, because it was meant to teach you something really important about your own self. Reflect on this year, see what you would like to release for good, and how you want the coming year to look like. Learn from your twin flame path and from all the readings that you have received, all the YouTube videos that you have watched. Make the most of the advice, let things unfold, and get busy in your own life. No one is fast or slow, no path is right or wrong, and no two stories are the same. But our goal as twin flames is one, which is one love, that is to stand in your own power, be extremely happy from within, empower others, be your own light, and be a light for others. And we are all heading to become our best versions. And that's what matters at the end of the day, right? So, on that note, I wish everyone very happy holidays, happy month of December, Merry Christmas in advance, and lots of love and gratitude to all those of you who have connected with me for readings. It means a lot to me, and I hope that we are all manifesting some wonderful results as the month comes to an end. And if you'd like to get a reading, please feel free to visit my website. On that note, lots of love and take care, guys. Bye.